There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. Keep on going, and the chances are that you will stumble on something, perhaps when you are least expecting it. I never heard of anyone ever stumbling on something sitting down. Talent is cheaper than table salt. What separates the talented individual from the successful one is a lot of hard work. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Be not afraid of moving slowly. Be only afraid of standing still. Just because you know how it's done doesn't mean it's not magic. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. In order to succeed, we must first believe that we can. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. Speak your mind, even if your voice shakes. I never did anything worth doing by accident, nor did any of my inventions come indirectly through accident, except the phonograph. No, when I have fully decided that a result is worth getting, I go about it and make trial after trial until it comes. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. The only thing standing between you and outrageous success is continuous progress. You need discipline. We have 4 problems: overthink, overtrust, overshare, and overlove. The secret to success is to know something nobody else knows. You may not realize this, but the people you love are your biggest weaknesses. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. Success isn't just about what you accomplish in your life. It's about what you inspire others to do. No matter how many times I may stumble, I will rise each time a better man. The most important step a man can take is the next one. It's always the next one. In order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. All progress takes place outside the comfort zone. There are 2 types of people who will tell you that you cannot make a difference in this world: those who are afraid to try and those who are afraid you will succeed. Don't spend time beating on a wall, hoping to transform it into a door. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. As a child, I prayed to God for a bicycle. Then I realized that God works differently. I stole my bike and prayed for forgiveness. The difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. Experience is not what happens to a man. It is what a man does with what happens to him. If you really look closely, most overnight successes took a long time. No is one of the most powerful words in existence. Don't be a people pleaser. There are 2 ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. I do not know anyone who has got to the top without hard work. That is the recipe. It will not always get you to the top, but should get you pretty near. Great men are meteors designed to burn so that Earth may be lighted. Success seems to be connected with action. Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. Kindness is a language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. Never was anything great achieved without danger. Hard work is a prison sentence, only if it does not have meaning. Once it does, it becomes the kind of thing that makes you grab your wife around the waist and dance a jig. You are not what happened to you. You are what you chose to become. I cannot give you the formula for success, but I can give you the formula for failure. It is, try to please everybody. Never give in except to convictions of honor and good sense. All that we are is the result of our thoughts. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. What God doesn't give to you, you have to go and get for yourself. The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. Life is unfair. Don't moan. Don't complain. Learn to be thick-skinned. Make the most of what you can. Stop chasing the money and start chasing the passion. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. I owe my success to having listened respectfully to the very best advice and then going away and doing the exact opposite. If you are not willing to risk the usual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. You might be the sweetest peach on the tree, but some people just don't like peaches. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. A successful man is one who can lay a firm foundation with the bricks that others throw at him. There are times when you see someone for the last time and don't even realize it. Watch out. You'll never know the true value of the moment until it becomes a memory. This too shall pass. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Don't be distracted by criticism. Remember, the only taste of success some people get is to take a bite out of you. Some people dream of success, while others wake up and work. There is a powerful driving force inside every human being that, once unleashed, can make any vision, dream, or desire a reality. Try not to become a man of success. Rather, become a man of value. Most of the stuff you worry about never happens. When you're working for someone else's dream, you sacrifice your own. He can do anything who thinks that he can do anything. We live in an age when unnecessary things are our only necessities. Good people do not need laws to tell them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. The only time you should look into someone else's bowl is to make sure they have enough. If A is a success in life, then A equals X plus Y plus Z. Work is X, Y is play, and Z is keeping your mouth shut. Do the best you can until you know better. Then, when you know better, do better. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. No matter how nice or respectful you are, some people will still talk bad about you behind your back. I failed my way to success. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Fall 7 times and stand up 8. Do not envy other people's good qualities, but instill them in yourself through admiration. The things you own end up owning you. There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. Try not to become a man of success. Rather, become a man of value. The secret of genius is to carry the spirit of the child into old age, which means never losing your enthusiasm. Don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of winning. If you want to help yourself find someone worthy to serve through service, you gain experience, contacts, and a reputation as a reliable and accountable ally. It is only through an apprenticeship that one becomes a master. Only a fool learns from his own mistakes. The wise man learns from the mistakes of others. If you are unhappy, you are doing something wrong. If people knew how hard I work to get my mastery, it wouldn't seem so wonderful after all. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. Sometimes, a hypocrite is nothing more than a man in the process of changing. Holding grudges will never harm people you hate, only you. You grow mentally weak when your life is too comfortable. Don't chase women. Instead, focus on your growth values and cultivating kindness. The right person will find their way to you at the perfect moment without the need for chasing. Someone's opinion of you doesn't have to become your reality. Every person alive hits a crossroads in life when you have to let go of the past and forge your head into something new. The only sad thing would be clinging to the past once it's out of reach. The fight is won or lost far away from witnesses, behind the lines, in the gym, and out there on the road, long before I dance under those lights. Would you like me to give you a formula for success? It's quite simple, really. Double your rate of failure. You are thinking of failure as the enemy of success, but it isn't at all. You can be discouraged by failure, or you can learn from it. So go ahead and make mistakes. Make all you can, because remember, that's where you will find success. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Experience, don't expect. Experience. Life do not carry expectations on how it should be. Opportunities don't happen. You create them. The secret of success is to do the common thing uncommonly well. If you can't do it now, you won't do it ever. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. The ones who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones that do. When fate hands you lemons, make lemonade. Hard work spotlights the character of people. Some turn up their sleeves, some turn up their noses, and some don't turn up at all. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. People who succeed have momentum. The more they succeed, the more they want to succeed, and the more they find a way to succeed. Similarly, when someone is failing, the tendency is to get on a downward spiral that can even become a self-fulfilling prophecy. The real test is not whether you avoid this failure, because you won't. It's whether you let it harden or shame you into inaction, or whether you learn from it, whether you choose to persevere. Do one thing every day that scares you. Listen more than you speak, for wisdom often comes from silence. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. I find that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have. Nothing in life that is worth having comes easy. Take time to enjoy life, simple pleasures. It's in these moments that we often find the most joy. No matter what good you do to people, they will only remember your mistakes. Resentment is like taking poison and waiting for the other person to die. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. It is our attitude at the beginning of a difficult task, which, more than anything else, will affect its successful outcome. Successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Live your life as an exclamation rather than an explanation. If you can dream it, you can do it. Thinking is difficult. That's why most people judge. After sex, the vagina cannot help but revel in the blissful aftermath of pleasure, yearning for more intimate connections. The world is boring for boring people. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. You know you are on the road to success if you would do your job and not be paid for it. The other is as though everything is a miracle. What people say when they are angry aren't things they mean they regret. It often forgive angry people. It's okay. They are only human. Well done is better than well said. Passion is super awesome, but it doesn't cure all your problems. Passion can go a long way in your life, but it doesn't mean it's all unicorns and rainbows. I never dreamed about success. I worked for it. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do.